So you're a self-publisher, and you're definitely a pioneer in that regard. How has it changed over the years since you've been involved with it?
Twice the work and twice the cost. That's the first point to be made. I haven't self published an original title in over 15 years when I last did Raising Global Nomads. Actually, it's 17 years. And back then, 2006, there was no social media ads, Amazon ads, e-versions, audiobook, as we've been doing, digital marketing. That's been a huge shock. It was also very easy for me as a self-publisher to promote my expat books because I knew exactly where to find my readers, to speak to them, and then sell books at the back of the room, because that's primarily what I did. Now there's just too many books, good and bad, mixed up together, and it's very hard to get a book in front of people. And I think also, somebody just starting out in this game, I think frankly, if you're going to be a self-publisher, you need a PhD in humility. It's a humbling experience to be a writer, and in particular a self-publisher, when you don't have the backing of a big publishing company. And no one really gets that until they do write and publish, and no one reads it, or buys it. Or I've had this speaking events, where there's maybe a handful of people, like one or two. You move on though. It helps me though that I'm in my 70s now, and I have different goals for this book than I had when I was younger. So that helps.
So let's talk about your age and stage for a minute, because that's clearly part of your narrative. You made a point of saying you were 60 and supposedly put out to pasture when you suddenly became a brand expert for your family business. What are the takeaway lessons for others from that?
Well, I wanted this book out in the year I turned 70, and I accomplished that. But when I watched Michelle Yeoh accept her best Oscar for that fabulous movie, Everywhere, Everyone, All at Once, or whatever, she said, okay, ladies, she said, you're still in your prime. And I really cheered, because that's what I've been saying. It ain't over till it's over, ladies. Okay. And did I think I'd still be writing and publishing at this age? I hoped I would be. Publishing at my age, I think it's incredibly helpful, because I've had my success as a writer, as a brand expert, as the expat expert. I've had my success. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm not building a brand. I'm not building a career. So that's about, because all those things, brand, career, fame, fortune, whatever, that's about achievement, the rewards that come with it. But I focused personally on my sense of accomplishment in writing, in writing this, finishing it, and now publishing it. So all I really want now really is for people to read my stories, and when they close the book, they think to themselves, I know exactly who needs to read this book. It will help them. Or they're going to be entertained by it. That, and encouraging people to just remember those who came before them and what they learned from them. Those are really my goals now.